Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today I want to talk about a big topic which should be a concern for yourself, for me, and also for Call of Duty Mobile, to be more specific for the developers, cause well, it's getting bigger and it's getting more frequent, and I'm talking about hackers in Call of Duty Mobile, and I've been encountering already a few of them while I'm grinding ranked. And well, you could also see in iFerg's video that there were hackers in there who are, for example, on the 3rd place in the ranked leaderboards, which is ridiculous. And apparently Activision has no measures to take them down, to kind of ban them, or they're not putting in any effort at all. We don't know about that. They didn't put out an official statement about that, or we didn't see any action so far. And that's why I just want to address this very concerning topic, because I feel like hackers have been destroying games in the past and they will continue to do so also in the future if nothing is going to be done. So that's why I just thought about it. And well, I have here also a couple of clips prepared for you where I was playing against wall hackers, which is pretty obvious. They were wall banging me. I couldn't do anything. They couldn't actually see me right away, because I'm usually like protected against UAVs, so even with the UAV they wouldn't have been able to see me, they wouldn't have been able to hear me. There was no way that, for example, this guy right now could have seen me coming. But well, I just thought I would address this topic because I'm also a passionate ranked player, and well, as there are more and more hackers coming as I climb up the ladder, it's becoming really frustrating. I don't know about you, but pro rank matches and also like master rank matches are kind of a roller coaster ride, especially if you're a solo player, because you don't know which people you're gonna play with the next time, and always random people mean that, well, you don't always get the best teammates, and well, and then you're playing against a hacker who's gonna make your life additionally difficult just because he's using wall hacks or some other stuff which is pretty sketchy. And well, that's becoming pretty frustrating, and personally for me is destroying kind of the competitive factor which Call of Duty Mobile should be known for, or Call of Duty in general should be known for. I don't know what you think about that, but also let me know in the comment section if you have encountered hackers so far. But what I feel like is that when Activision is not doing against it, they're allowing currently a player to be on the 3rd spot on the leaderboards just by hacking, and also more and more other ranked players are climbing up there. If Activision is continuing to allow them to be there, well, that's just signalizing other players that, well, it's legal to hack, you can hack, nobody's doing anything against it, and that's the only way to actually roll here in the ranked matches. Well, then Call of Duty is gonna go downhill. Call of Duty Mobile, I'm sorry, is gonna go downhill pretty fast. Like I said, other games have died earlier from it, and the reason to be honest, that's also something I wanna talk about here, and maybe address one or the other hackers while they're watching. One thing I don't understand about them is they're grinding ranked matches. They're putting in a lot of time. It doesn't matter if you hack or not. Well, it still requires a decent amount of time to get in the legendary ranks and still continue to play there. So you have to invest a lot of time, and still with your hacks you're contributing to a downfall of a game you actually like, which I don't really get why people are doing that, because what I've seen so far is that at some point people will realize, okay, the game, you can only progress like that. They will leave the game, because honest people or people that are not interested in hacking, they see, alright, they're completely at a disadvantage there. And then one thing which also comes into play is the scamming in Call of Duty Mobile. Some people are not calling it scamming, but if you're looking at the definition of scamming, it's a dishonest practice in that case. And if we just look at the lucky draw, I would definitely categorize that being a dishonest practice, especially when we looked at some videos which came out about it, which were breaking down the probabilities. Well, these are dishonest and intransparent pictures created by probably the marketing guys in Call of Duty Mobile. They know about the psychology of humans, and they know that people will fall for it. So it's kind of a dishonest practice, to be honest, and therefore unethical in that case, and a scam. And both things in combination, if they continue to be like that, I don't see how Call of Duty Mobile will have a very long lasting time. And I actually have the feeling that the developers actually were aiming for a very successful game in the end of the day, which is not working out when there are hackers around, when there is scamming going around. And well, I saw a couple of solutions. Also, I was, to be honest, also googling a little bit around, trying to find solutions and to understand why it is so easy to hack in such games. And well, on the go, I really couldn't understand totally what they were talking about. Apparently, these are not hackers; they're just getting scripts from online sources. I mean, when you're searching on YouTube for hackers or hacks, then well, there are enough options to go for. If they work or not, I don't know, but well, you can get them fairly easy, and it's apparently not that easy to create them, and game developers seem to be like powerless against them at the moment. But one thing we've seen in other games, for example, like PUBG Mobile or Apex Legends recently announced also something like that, is that they're giving out long-term bans or device bans even. So for example, for Call of Duty Mobile, imagine you're like a hacker, you got caught hacking, you were grinding for a very long time to get into the top 10 every time, or in the top leaderboards. You actually invested a lot of time. You also want to brag, of course, right? That's why you're playing ranked. You want to show off that you're the coolest and the best player, and then suddenly your account gets suspended for overall 10 years. This is happening in Call of Duty Mobile when they have proof that you're hacking. Well, your account gets suspended for 10 years, so it's completely useless. You probably in 10 years won't ever come back to that account. Nobody cares about you anymore. And I think that's a deserving penalty for hackers in that case, and even more deserving, what I think is a very good approach. Apex Legends, for example, they kind of could track down which device you were using, so a kind of your device number or some indicators that this is your device you're playing on, and they were completely banning any account that was created on your device. So technically, if you want to create another account, well, you just have to buy another device, which is kind of expensive, right? So this is definitely, I think, a very nice approach to welcome those hackers. But well, I'm super curious about Activision, what they're going to do, because apparently, well, like we could see, top third player is still on top of it, and also other hackers I've seen are still playing. Activision still is not doing anything against it, does not show anything, and I'm curious how Call of Duty will do that in the future, also in terms of the scam and stuff like that. And well, let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Maybe this was actually a little bit of a longer video, 8 minutes talking, so you can actually stay to every point I said, your opinion, if I'm right or wrong, I don't know, but well, this is my first impression. Definitely make sure to drop a like as well. We'll see each other in the next video, which is probably concerning with more happier topics, and well, we'll see each other next time. Peace out.